cheering and applauding.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I got subtitles.
I don't think so.
Yeah, this. Right. This isn't the actual live one. Yeah, we're just watching it live. Which we kind of knew this was coming. The question is, what upgrades are in this bad boy, or is it just a redesign?
Yeah.
Oh, slimmer.
It's slimmer. Yeah. Sleeker. It's 40% smaller. All right. Right.
Up to 2 TB.
Up to 2 terabytes. That's cool. Integrated power supply. Oh, so it doesn't have the little power supply box. That's cool.
I've always wondered why they had that big power supply box when PlayStation can put theirs inside, but I guess they figured it out. That's good.
Right. So when my one eventually dies, I will replace it with this.
Alright, let's see what they got to say here.
Hopefully it's something more interesting than last night.
Yes. I need to be blown away, people.
Good morning, everyone. We are pleased to welcome the new Xbox One S console.
Wow, $300.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good price point. Yeah. He's not wearing tight pants.
Now see,
I like Phil Spencer.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, this is what they should have launched with. I'm not talking about the shape of it, but I'm just talking about the price point. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what they should have launched with versus what they did launch with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the trouble is Xbox's marketing wasn't the best at the start.
But since Phil Spencer has taken over, they have done much better.
Yeah, I'm very proud of them for the turn they've made.
He seems very genuine, which is nice.
Yeah.
He hasn't completely lost his soul to corporatism.
Right.
So
I figured
Gears
this
4.
one.
So they're leading with Gears 4. That's cool.
Good, that's a good choice.
Yeah, I figured that would be.
Oh look, the Coal Train.
Now, are they going to tell us about Seriously 4.0? Because
Go do one.
In addition to showing off all that HDR goodness the new Xbox One S delivers, Gears 4 will also be one of the first titles in the new Xbox program.
They'll probably do a package with it.
Anywhere. This icon means
Ooh, what's
Right.
this?
digitally, you get to own it and play it on both
It's
Xbox
PC
One and Windows
And Windows 10.
And PC, yeah.
It's their
Oh,
co-platform
that's cool.
compatibility thing.
yeah,
But that's what they're saying
awesome.
about it excludes some companies because they haven't got the capabilities to make both at the same time.
and shared across both platforms, all at no additional cost to you.
Very nice.
That is
Yep,
very
that's
nice.
awesome. That's cool.
And beyond
I
that,
doubt my laptop
when
will run
Gears
it, but
4
thanks.
Ooh, they're gonna do multiplayer cross-platform.
every co-op mode in the
Yes.
game will support crossplay.
Yes,
That's good.
yes.
So players on Xbox
Well, we want
One
it
and
for
Windows
PlayStation
can play
as well.
together through the co-op
Right,
campaign,
but this is a good step.
multiplayer, and yes,
Because then
even the all-new
Exonovant
Horde
could
mode.
get the Windows 10 version, and we could play cross-play with our Xboxes.
Now, to help
if you
demonstrate
wanted to
the
do it
co-op
that way.
campaign, I'd like to introduce Gears 4 co-star and my friend, the voice of Kate, Laura Bailey.
Oh, Laura Bailey, I like her.
Hi, Laura.
Hello, Rod. I am so excited.
She doesn't look like she's had her face
In this
Botoxed.
demo,
Mm-mm.
Arena has
No.
been abducted by a monstrous new threat, the Swarm. And it's up to our team to save her before it's too late. So, let's take a look.
Xbox One and Windows
And
10.
it's-
She does really great voice acting.
And it's gameplay. It looks
Yep.
like, because they both have
Live
controllers in
gameplay.
their hands. Well, looks like they're better than EA already. chainsaw.
Yeah.
Swarm just keep coming.
Yeah, and that wind flare is getting worse. I say we wait it out.
We can't. Not if we're gonna save Reyna.
Did she do the voice of Olympia Vale in
Yes,
Halo 5?
she did.
And I think
I
she
believe.
does the female boss in Saints Row 4?
Mm-hmm. I believe that is correct.
Because Vale was my babe. she revived me the most in Halo 5.
And mine was which one from the Chiefs?
Linda.
Linda. Oh, Linda. Linda's my girl. Ooh. That was like a body flying at the screen.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
Are these locusts?
Looks like it. Well, it
I mean,
says
they
that
look
she's
like
been
locusts.
abducted by
Oh,
the
he's got like a
swarm.
combat knife or something.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look,
Just
so
straight
she.
stabbing him. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Little blip. It looks good
Little
too.
blip in the... Yeah, it looks really good. I like the environmental effects too, the windstorm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It makes it seem like the environment's bigger than it is, because it's enclosed. But
Yeah.
it's like it gives you a broader sense of where you are in the location, rather than like some dark corridor.
Right.
Siege beast.
Siege Beast. Yeah, they had these in 3.
I haven't. The only one I played is Ultimate Edition for Gears of War.
Oh, it's like a catapult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shooting projectiles out of the air.
Nice, yeah. So that guy's definitely the new Coltrane.
I was gonna say, have they got a cold train this time? Nice. That gives you a way across. Yes.
And destroyed the, like, Troika.
Yep. Destroyable environments, kind of.
Yep. Are we gonna see an execution? Nice.
Oh, shoot, son. That's pimp.
Holy shit!
That's pimp.
It's amazing.
I wonder if you could use that against somebody. Like, you execute them and then fire them
And
at an
then
opponent.
fire them at something. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And it's still got the terrible humour. Your ship just came in.
And nobody can lift doors on their own still.
In any game, for whatever reason, when you have a teammate. Uncharted 4 was bad for that.
This tentacle stuff, I wonder what that's about.
Wonder if it's some new, like, form of the hive or horde or whatever they
Locust,
call
yeah.
it.
Nice.
Got a little bit of a Dead Space feel to it.
It
Yep,
does, yeah.
It's like the Ripper.
Oh, you can bounce them off things. Did y'all see that?
They're like ricocheting
That's pretty
shurikens, aren't they?
Yeah, you can get different angles on enemies. That's actually pretty neat.
Yeah,
Circumvent
that
cover.
is cool.
Talking
And
about
it
some-
like it's,
and they go
it's
through.
like a boomerang too, because it like comes back to you.
Or like
Yeah.
some of them come back if you get the angle right.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good weapon.
And it also looks like it overpenetrates and can cut several enemies in half.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely put some strategy to that on the harder difficulties in the game.
Yeah.
Or it'll be one that gets you killed.
Or yeah,
Right. Like
Oh, it
it
can-
bounces back and kills you.
Destructible cover.
looks like it destroys cover really quick too.
The way their bodies just get blown away. The physics has definitely improved. Because some of the ragdoll in the Ultimate Edition was not the best.
Oh, that's cool. He knocked over that car and then
The wind blew it.
yeah.
Yep. And what somebody's using looks like I don't even know what.
Like the little laser
Like a-
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what
Like
that
almost a different type of Hammer of Dawn.
was. Hammer of Dawn. Yeah.
Cool.
This looks fantastic.
Xbox One. Nice amount of gameplay as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a demo.
Yeah, they've been playing for a long time.
Yeah, this is...
And we. Oh, that's the new Hammer of Dawn, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, no,
that is-
it's golden in the middle.
That is destroying. That is just wrecking, son.
What's that called? Like the Tempest Cannon.
It's like there's multiple ones up, too.
That's awesome.
Well, and it looks like you have to avoid them, too.
Oh, unless it's like an overcharged power core or something.
It could just be an enemy attack that you're having to avoid.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Unless you're able to control it at some point in the game.
I wonder if they're going to show us a boss or something.
Yeah, right now.
There we go.
Is it a brew match? Or something similar?
No, it's not. That's not a Brumach. I've never seen that before.
That's angry.
Yeah.
You swarm are all connected, right? In your hives. Well then, broadcast this.
Tell your friends we're coming for them.
Then we're burning your...
Oh, they cut it out.
Wow.
Nice. Good use of language.
So I guess they just skipped the boss fight and didn't show it. They just skipped to the cutscene
Right,
after.
Well,
yeah,
they
just
don't
skipped
want to
it.
give away a boss
They
fight
don't
at
want
this
to give it
stage.
away.
Especially, they haven't had the... Have they had the single player beta yet?
No, just the multiplayer.
Just the
beta,
multiplayer.
I believe.
Oh, they've got more to it. Wow.
I wonder if this is multiplayer.
I thought we were done.
Welcome home, James.
This is
Hey,
Marcus.
Marcus. Is that his
Wow.
daughter?
Maybe.
Did he say welcome home, James? Who did he say?
Welcome home. I don't know.
I think he said James? I don't know. I have to look back at it.
Or
they got
Jane?
It could have been, yeah.
Because it looked like it was her.
So they got a Gears controller coming out,
Yeah.
apparently.
They'll have a Gears box, more than
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah, they'll have a Gears box. They
Well, it's gonna be a Gears bundle.
Oh, it's got the
Yeah.
trigger. It's an MLG type. They got the
Yeah.
triggers on the back.
Elite wireless controller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that one's coming around in October as well.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not surprised they had more Killer Instinct.
Yeah, I'm not too.
It's fine if you
Right.
like the fighter
It's
games.
just not my thing.
Nope.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
I'm
But it is
surprised
free.
that model flourished as good as it did. Their business model for that game.
And we're
Yeah.
absolutely blown away to say that since then, 2.5 million matches have been played between players on Xbox One and Windows 10. It's also because of you that we brought in incredible guest characters like Rash from Battletoads, Arbiter from Halo, and
Nice.
Everybody likes the Arbiter.
Keep David.
So it's time for our next character to emerge, a special gift out there for all those Gears fans, and we're excited to bring him to the fight.
Marcus.
Xbox One
Marcus.
and Windows 10.
If it's bad, I'm not going to be best pleased.
I think it should be Cole.
It should be.
Oh no,
oh,
it's
General
Ram.
Ram. Actually, that's even cooler.
Yeah, that's better.
That fits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody dies when Ram comes to town. Fatality.
And of course that has to be its execution.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, yeah, not fatality. That's Mortal Kombat. But still.
Play for free.
For this week.
This week.
Mhm.
And Windows 10.
And they do have 3 players in rotation, I believe.
Yeah. Now what is this? I'm liking the pacing of this conference so far,
There's
will
not
say.
too much talking. This could be Far Cry, but they wouldn't have another one coming out.
Right?
Oh, it's a racing
It's
game.
It's a
racing.
racing game.
I said
Forza?
I would say there would be a Forza,
yeah,
didn't I?
it's got to be a Forza.
New
Horizon Australia?
Could be.
Could be. It does look Australian. With the kangaroos. Oh, nice. That's like a sand-based track. Forza Horizon Australia.
Yeah.
Nice. Radio telescopes. Doesn't look like gameplay though.
Nah. But the gameplay will be good. It's freaking Forza.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm just being my
They don't.
usual.
They don't
usual
need to
self.
show gameplay for Forza.
Some of it does look like gameplay. It's just montage.
Yeah.
Some of it's
Right.
not
True.
gameplay.
So it's
but
going to
some
be
of it, some of it
gameplay
is.
and cutscenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some
Combined.
of it. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being a gameplay snob.
You should be. That's what these conferences
Yeah.
should be all about. Gameplay,
I was right.
baby.
I said it was Forza Horizon, but
Horizon.
But now
Think-
they may show us gameplay here. That was just more like an intro. It looked like.
Yeah.
come on, Ralph.
Hi, Ralph.
I seem to remember him from last year.
And welcome to Australia. It is great
Yep,
to have
Australia.
the opportunity today to show you the beauty and the action-packed fun of Forza Horizon 3. I'm
But you're
joined
not
on stage
Australian.
today by some of our team who will be showing you our world gameplay premiere.
He's Irish?
I think he's
Yep,
Scottish.
they're gonna do
We'll be
gameplay.
playing on Xbox One S in
Ooh,
HDR.
okay.
So
I
far they're batting 1,000 with that gameplay, baby.
I'm taking it back. I'm not going to say anything more about gameplay.
Andy, playing on a high-end
Nice
Windows
customizable plate.
10 PC with his favorite steering wheel, will be piloting
That's the
And
map.
they're doing crossplay.
And he's on the actual steering wheel. Terrence.
800 horsepower trophy truck, ideally suited for some of Australia's most
The question now, what we need to really be focused on is, are they actually playing, or is this just a video and they're just kind of miming the gameplay?
Right.
True. I wonder if
But-
they'll crash on purpose.
Right. But regardless, we're seeing gameplay.
Right,
Whether
but
or not it's live.
yeah, I'm just trying to see how because they're really trying to show off the integration here between the PC and the Xbox.
Yeah,
Right.
So
they are
like
Yeah,
if it's just a
like-
video playing, then technically we're not really seeing how
integrated the
how
actual
integrated
system
that
is.
is. Yeah.
Agreed.
Terrence and his trophy truck take part in an off-road convoy through Ormiston Gorge. And finally,
But they're not actually playing together, are they?
against an airborne jeep.
I don't know. I thought that's what they were gonna do, but I guess
Unless
maybe
they're all
not.
going to like come together at the end.
Right. Are they maybe showing like that it's open world and then they come together for a race
So it's like all your friends can be doing separate things within one game world and then come together to
and
race
then
each
come
other.
together?
Open world we've ever built.
Yeah.
That guy's cheating.
Packed with new driving experiences, with new
Alright, let's see
terrain,
what they do
with new
here.
gameplay and challenges, and with all new vehicle types joining the largest car roster ever seen in Horizon. And Forza Horizon 3 also
Bill is
offers
searching for an online
free-to-play
session.
campaign co-op.
Bill has created an online session.
Please wait. If
There
they're
goes,
doing
you've just
if they're
been
doing
invited.
this kind of
So they can race to the
co-op,
beach.
they may have recorded it.
Next event, when Bill's friends
Syncing the
join
world,
their worlds synchronized
syncing
with
traffic.
time of day, weather, traffic, and drivatars. Let's watch them join.
Drivatars.
Oh, Drivatars.
Come on now.
Aw, drivatars.
Alright, so you join.
And seamlessly, like all of Horizon's online modes, joining co-op is just that easy.
Alright, it says instant and seamlessly, so that's what they're promising.
With Bill and Karen, and take a short
I mean, there'll probably be a few bugs to start off with, but it can't be any worse than Assassin's Creed Unity.
Right. Well, and
Alright,
I mean,
yeah, here they go.
multiplayer in general,
the race.
you
Yep.
have bugs with trying to connect, but
But that's what I mean, like, I seem to remember... Ooh...
that's cool.
Did he actually just do that, or is it pre-recorded?
Right. It's probably pre-recorded. I mean, unless they've practiced this
That's
a
true.
lot of times.
Crossplay and instant co-op. This is the most social Forza ever.
They're all being really nice to each other, no like crashing
Ramming.
into each other and stuff.
Xbox One
Yep.
and
Yeah, that
Windows 10.
looks
So that's cool. I mean, if it delivers on the seamless gameplay like they're saying, that's
Yeah.
phenomenal. We'll just have to see how it goes
the
when it launches.
integration. I'm really for that.
Yeah.
Oh, and now we're into another game.
Far Eden, distant future.
I'm really liking this game.
Ooh, is this an ID, an id?
I don't know.
Jewel.
Is it indie?
I think it could be indie.
Yeah, it looks like it could be indie.
Yeah, it looks indie.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This reminds me.
Wait, no, this is
it's
Wait a minute.
It's Recore.
This is Recore.
This is Recore, yeah.
Unless they've changed it, and it's called Jewel now.
Yeah, they must have changed the name. Maybe. Oh no,
it's
these are the names of the characters.
Isn't Mac the dog?
Yeah.
And then she puts the core into like a bigger ape-sized one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad they've got more Recore.
Yeah,
that isn't one that
this
I
is
put
Recore.
down on the list we made earlier, but it was
Yeah, I forgot about it.
one that we wanted to see more of.
Yep. Seth.
Escape option.
artist.
Oh, escape artist. With a bunch of arms. He's upside down.
Octopus. Well, he only has 4 legs, but
He's a pseudo spider.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, that's cool.
Duncan. That would be me.
Heavy hitter.
I'd be Duncan. I play the heavy hitters in games usually.
Yep, I'd probably be Seth.
Yeah, you would. The sneaky one.
It's got a little dash move.
Yep.
I just feel like, I don't know, the last couple of years there haven't been as many action-adventure genre games, and this one looks good.
It's really interesting, the premise
It is.
of the different like little cores.
She's got a double jump too, so she's got the typical double jump dash. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they'll have any wall running.
When did it say? September?
Something, my screen kind of went
Yeah, mine went
fuzzy,
fuzzy
but
as well.
I think it was September 18th, I think, is what it said. I think.
Oh, Final Fantasy 15.
Final Fantasy 15. Huh.
Interesting to see them at Xbox.
Yep.
The pacing of this is quick. I like it.
Yeah.
There's no TV either. Just gonna put that out there too. Ain't
Oh,
talking
well,
about no TV programming.
No people sat behind
They learned.
computers.
They learned.
I will be played by map. It will be played by map. Take the way map.
Thank you, Tabata-san.
Yeah.
Before we move on,
This
to the
seems
gameplay,
very
I'd
uncomfortable.
Like to explain a
It
little bit
does.
about the demo we're about to
Yeah.
What we're about to see is the trial of Titan. Noctis and his allies are being tested by the gigantic Titan. But while they're fighting, the opposing army joins the fray.
I really want to see how this turns out.
I
right
think
here.
like the first guy wanted to be there, but his English
Right.
isn't
Just isn't.
as good. So he's like enthusiastic, which is nice to see. And then he
Yeah.
like passes it over.
All right. Here we go.
Gameplay.
This is your jam.
Don't let me down, Square.
Ooh.
Not gonna take any more of this crap.
That's what we've been saying about computer
Not gonna
games.
take any more of this crap.
Wait a minute, is
I
this
just-
is this God of War?
Apparently it is.
It said E3 special mission. What does that mean? That it's not going to be? Is this just something they did just for E3? I'm
I don't know,
confused.
but they should be far enough in development that unless it just means this is the mission we want to show at E3 and it's in a special
Right.
file. Like you've got to polish this as best we can before we put it up.
I like the music.
I
Mm-hmm.
like music too.
And it looks
I don't know. The main character seems a little bit full of himself / douchey, which is
Every Final Fantasy lead character for the most part. Kind of.
fortunate
They're
to
running with the
see
train,
that that's the
with
same.
the trend.
Most of the time, the lead characters in these Final Fantasy games are not necessarily the manliest of people. I
Or,
remember,
or even the nicest of people.
yeah.
Right. I just. Don't like that.
Yeah, I really can't say much because I've never played a Final Fantasy game, so... Graphically, it looks good.
Yeah. I mean, it's real-time combat
Rather than turn-based?
rather than turn-based,
Is that an improvement?
and it
Yeah.
doesn't look like it's the, you know, press A. It's not selecting and changing paradigms and crap like it was in 13.
Yeah, it's definitely got that Kingdom Hearts vibe to it for combat.
Yeah, which is my understanding is a good thing.
It is. It is.
You want your Final Fantasies to flow a bit more.
So you can switch characters.
That's good.
Because I'm thinking this is kind of the combat we're going to be getting for Final Fantasy the 7 remake. Something similar to this.
Yeah, most likely.
You don't think that they'll have the original kind of combat system?
Now, honestly, I would have
No.
preferred them to have it, but I understand why they didn't.
Okay.
Or at least have it as a choice. Like maybe you could choose classic or non. But I can see why that would be hard to do maybe for development.
They just freeze him.
Yeah, it looks like they're about to do some kind of like, yeah.
He almost looks like
Nice.
Atlas, one of the titans that's holding up the earth. Or the sky, even.
Yeah, I mean, it said Titan, so...
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
that was great!
Released on September 30th. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Thank you.
Well rehearsed.
he's so like...
He
wants
does
to
he
say it
hasn't
right.
he hasn't got the timing quite.
Look how fast they
Ubisoft.
go from game to game. Boy, I
Division?
love it.
Yep.
Look how fast they go from game to game. This is a conference, people.
Isn't this the
Yeah.
Division
This
expansion
looks like
stuff?
the Division, yeah.
Yeah, this game really doesn't interest me at
So
all.
this is kind of
Nah.
like the first crossover.
Got a nice song.
Between conferences. Like this will probably be at Ubisoft as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen any EA stuff yet.
I wish that I liked this game.
I tried
Because
the
I like the world of this game, but
Yeah, I tried the beta and it just didn't grab me like Destiny did when it first
Yeah.
came out.
same.
And
It
I
just
put up
didn't
with
feel-
Destiny for that. I think the thing that puts me off is its third person combat. And maybe I'm more of a first person.
Right. See, I like the third person combat. I just didn't like the way that it felt.
Oh, here we
It feels
go.
weird. It feels weird shooting a human enemy and it taking like
30 shots.
500
Yeah.
bullets to kill him. You know.
I said,
Maybe they'll show multiplayer gameplay. I know that they did that live play last night.
yeah.
But
Did
hopefully
you-
they'll actually
Did you
show
manage to
multiplayer.
see any of that?
Yeah.
I saw like a clip of it or something after we got off, but I didn't watch the whole thing because I figure they may show it today.
Ooh, he's tripping over his words.
And the result is the most dynamic battlefield we've ever created. From epic 64-player experiences to dramatic single-player moments, no battle is ever the same. We have combined a variety of weapons and vehicles along with intuitive destruction and dynamic weather to create an ever-changing world. And it's more immersive than ever before. You will be able to play when Battle 1 launches on October 21st. But if you're an Xbox player and a member of EA Access, then you'll play it first starting October 13th. Thank you.
Nice.
Cool.
So
Are
if I
you going
cover
to show us the game?
if I cover that game, I'll have to get EA access.
Yeah.
It looks like Recall's release date is September 13th. You know, we missed
Yeah.
it.
September 13th. I think I said 18th.
Nice.
All right,
Looks
we
like
done.
the
Oh,
same trailer.
why? What?
the
wanna-
same trailer we saw
Same
before.
trailer, boy. But same trailer.
I've seen this trailer about 7 times in the last couple of days.
Yeah. It's craziness.
It really doesn't still make me want to buy the game.
No, I want to see gameplay, please.
I mean, I've never played a Battlefield game, but this one looks like it might be good, but gameplay would be preferable.
Yeah.
Like, this is gameplay. Some of that was.
Yeah.
All of that's gameplay, but like I don't know if
Yeah,
it's multiplayer or campaign.
Right. I want to see I want to see a campaign mission. Is what I want to see.
Yeah,
Like to me, this
Because-
looks like it may be like a
Campaign.
campaign cutscene or something. But I just want somebody to pick up some sticks.
Yeah. Well, also the fact being is it's nice seeing gameplay in like those kind of snippets, but it's better to see it as like a full thing, like a level, like you said, or like a
Right.
multiplayer match, or even half a multiplayer match, just so you can get a feel for like how it's.
This is one of the
control.
best moves they could have made though with this franchise, because everybody else is going futuristic,
And
they
they're
went
going back.
Call of Duty, if they would have went back like everybody's been wanting for years, they would rule this coming up year.
It
But
also
they
looks
didn't.
like that this is probably North Africa.
October 21st. Yep.
Yep.
All right, gameplay, people. So far, you guys are batting
October
1,000.
21st.
No.
October 13th. That's over a week before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With my time constraints, I'll have to get access for that.
Playing any type of game can group up to make new friends and compete with
So that's it. No more Battlefield. We skipped it. So they're not batting 1,000
Yeah.
anymore.
Invest continually in Xbox.
I don't know why they don't want to show Battlefield gameplay.
If
Maybe
it's
it's
coming out in
because they-
October, I mean, they got the footage.
They wanted people to watch their the conference after their main conference with the gameplay
Right.
in it. That's what they were aiming for.
Listening to your feedback
Yeah.
is one of the most important things we do. It has inspired us to deliver on
This
Xbox
guy's
One
voice
backward
is
compatibility.
just.
To bring you the new Xbox One
I
experience.
wonder if there's going to be an upgrade to the
It's
Xbox
like all
One.
in the back of his throat.
Yeah.
So more people can play together.
This feels like it's going to be like, oh, and we're going to upgrade the Xbox One.
Recently enabled this across all of the networks that allow it. Your feedback drives us every day, and because of it, we're excited to bring new features to Xbox One this summer, like background music, so you can listen to your favorite music while you play.
That was
Yeah, I like
something.
that.
That
That
was
was a
something
feature
that
I
in
was.
really
the
like
original
that.
Xbox.
That was something
Yeah.
that was promised on both Sony and
Where
them.
you live.
I'm finally glad to see them delivering it.
Of Cortana to
That's
Xbox
good.
One.
I don't use my Kinect, so that's not really going to...
Well, it works with your microphone as well, Cortana.
An iOS
You don't
or
have to
Android
have
device.
Connect.
Now,
I'm waiting for her not to understand me.
three of the most
Yep,
requested
probably.
features that will be coming this fall and available for every game and every gamer. First,
Have they fixed the achievement system?
Xbox Live has a great diversity of gamers representing different play styles, interests, and genres. The
Yeah, we know.
challenge is finding people with shared interests and having a place to talk about the games we love. Today,
Some kind
we are
of
pleased to
community
announce
forum?
Clubs on Xbox Live.
Clubs.
Club.
PlayStation just launched something similar to that.
People you can always
You
go
think
back
that
to
that's
that love the
Xbox
same
on its
things you do.
coattails?
Drift fans in Forza Motorsport,
Maybe. I don't know.
Minecraft creators,
Looks like it.
or Division agents right here in LA, and everything in between.
Like I could create my own little. I don't know what PlayStation
So we could
calls
be
it. But
co-op
on,
Dark Souls 3 players.
Yeah.
Find the players
Right.
you wanna
Or
play
we could
with
create
right
like
now.
SquareOneGames
So I'm
community.
excited to announce
Correct.
That
Yep.
would be good, because then we could maybe like run through games with
It's like a
people.
want ad for
Mhm.
multiplayer.
Ah,
And
LFG.
it's the simplest way to find
That's
other
cool.
gamers with a shared goal in
Well,
mind.
because they saw probably how good
You're a
LFG for
Division agent
Destiny
looking
worked.
for two experienced
Mhm.
players to run the latest incursion, or a Minecraft builder looking for architects to build the world's greatest temple. You'll find them on Xbox Live.
Well,
Finally,
LFG
competitive
works
gaming
for
has always been at the
a lot
core
of games.
Xbox. Whether
Yeah.
you're a seasoned pro or a casual gamer, we want to unleash competitive gaming for
Yeah,
everyone.
I'm a filthy
We're
casual.
excited to announce Arena
We're all
on
filthy
Xbox
casuals.
Live, a new tournament platform. It's the
No, thank
easiest
you,
way to
but-
discover,
No,
register,
thank
and
It's nice that
compete all
if
in
it
one
appeals
place,
to some
where you can compete solo
people,
or
that's
with your
cool.
friends in your favorite
Yeah.
games. In addition to our Microsoft Studio
yeah, I'm
titles,
sure that there are
you'll
people
be able
who
to
will
sign
love
for
that, but
tournaments
I'm
from
just not one of them.
publishers
No.
like Daybreak,
Mm-mm.
Hi-Rez, Wargaming, and more.
Smite or the tank.
But you can't talk about competition without mentioning EA Sports. So today,
Yeah, you
we're
kinda
excited to
can.
announce that
Yeah.
EA Sports is their biggest
I
game,
can.
like FIFA to Arena.
You can't, but I can.
Okay. So it's some sort of companionship with
We'll have great places
EA.
to hang out with clubs. You'll find the people you want to play with using Looking for Group, and you'll experience the best tournaments in Arena. Xbox Live is the place to play.
Well, 2 out of 3 that actually appeal is actually pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Huh.
not terrible.
Here we go, Minecraft. I said that Minecraft
Yeah.
would be here.
Yeah, they got it in Minecraft. I just...
Ooh, that's
Not
interesting. They've put a female
interested.
version of Steve on the background next to him.
That's cool.
In gaming. Until now, Minecraft players haven't been able
What's
to
the best
easily
VR?
and connect with their friends unless
Probably.
they were on the same platform.
Today,
Oh no, now
all
it's
changes
they're
to the
doing
power of Xbox Live.
Multi-platform.
With Xbox
Multi-platform?
Live, for the
Yeah.
first time, players across iOS, Android, and Windows 10
That's cool.
can
I mean,
easily
if you're a
play
Minecraft
online
player,
and
that's
share
that's
the
cool.
worlds with their friends.
But does that mean Xbox as well?
Not from
Don't
moi.
think so.
Not for
To
me.
unite our
Mm-mm.
identity no matter
I mean, I
what
play
stage we're in.
Minecraft, but
So we're calling
usually
today's
just to
release the friendly update.
lose a few hours
Because
when I
this
haven't
is
got
our
anything else I want to play.
friendliest update ever. Connecting with your friends on different devices is cool. What's even cooler? Dedicated
Her teeth
servers
scare
let
me.
you host
How
your
come?
own world
How
and
come all
Her
these
teeth
conferences?
scare me too.
How come all these conferences? I feel like they're talking to me like I'm a 4-year-old.
With the introduction of Realms, you
Because
can
All
they're
slow
talking-
and like
because-
exaggerated and like
on whatever
like I'm
Because-
4.
the choice
Because who they're talking to is not you. Who they're talking to
Is
are
in the-
business executives
And the
who
business
don't know anything about games, so they have to talk slowly so they
they
can
have the
understand.
knowledge of a
It's
4-year-old.
Sax is
Yeah.
on my Xbox Live friends
Look at
list,
those
so you can
graphics!
hop on straight from his server.
Hey, there's
Mm.
nothing wrong with Minecraft's graphics. It's fine to have them retro.
I just don't like the. I'm just not a fan of building things. I don't know in worlds
Yeah.
that just
No,
doesn't
I
appeal to me
agree.
at all.
A diamond. Well, clearly, you did that just for the achievement.
Yep.
Yep.
An Xbox Live achievement on an iPad on stage at
See how she's talking?
Okay,
It's so
let's
like.
keep going.
It's so forced. It's fake,
Yeah.
and it's just a bit creepy.
I just wish they would just talk like human beings.
Her face looks like it's about to split apart.
Yeah, right down
Like
the
every
middle.
time she opens her mouth, it's like
What
her
they-
whole head is moving up and down.
What they need to do is take a leaf out of the guy who came up with Unravel and Fee.
Oh god,
Where
they got
they're
the
just
VR
genuine.
stuff out. Oh,
I was
God.
right
Yeah.
about VR being
Yeah.
Minecraft
Yeah,
because they showed it off before, didn't they?
Xbox, don't go downhill now. You started off good. You're starting to like fall down the hole, bro. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look how retarded he looks right now.
But the point being is that they had to have VR because everyone else was doing
everybody's
VR.
gonna have VR.
But honestly, VR might work good in this game because graphics
Yeah.
are not a thing. But if you put VR
Right.
inside of another like high,
Yeah, but you could still impale
budgeted
yourself
game.
on a garden fork if you tread on
see
it.
this looks cool right here though. Like if I play Minecraft, this would be one reason why I would want VR
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
the
can
graphics are
understand the
not a
appeal
thing.
for Minecraft.
right.
Especially
It's
if you
probably
want
not
to
gonna
tour.
make you sick.
If like you've built a giant castle like they have and you want to look around your creation from your point of view and be like, okay, this is actually awesome.
Right.
Minecraft players on all platforms.
Or if you've always wondered what it would be like to ride on the back of a pig
We've been working on.
from your
Let's
point
head
of view.
through this tunnel and take a look.
This tunnel and take a look.
Texture packs to Pocket Edition in Windows 10. This modern landscape was
No, they've had
built
texture
using the
packs
city
for a while
texture
on
pack.
Xbox.
Texture packs let you change how any block or
And-
character looks in the game.
Obviously PC.
But we want to let players remix anything in Minecraft. And to make that happen, we're bringing add-ons, which are coming this fall. Let's jump down to the rooftop.
You gotta pay for them.
Hopefully not. Minecraft is pretty good for its add-ons
Free
being...
updates.
Mobs and animals,
No,
into something
actually, its updates are
completely
free, but
new.
its add-ons are paid
The
for.
aliens on the rooftop used to be zombies, but we modified them and gave them a fireball ability, making them much tougher.
Oh, much
Zach,
tougher.
is this your hiding spot? I'm coming over to help.
I'm so scared.
We've changed the villages too.
Giving them extra style with sunglasses and suits, and we tweaked their AI so they're brave enough to fight aliens with us.
Brave enough to fight aliens with us.
aliens.
These are helping us.
You guys just hate Minecraft. I feel
I
sorry
just
for
no,
you
I
people.
just feel like I should be breaking out my
Alright, I'll be
my
right
crayons and like coloring inside the lines right now.
Get a little rattle.
The way she's talking to me.
Well, look at this. This is the most shiny thing ever.
What the? That's an iron golem.
Ready? Redstone and TNT. What could possibly go wrong?
She's killing me right now. I can't.
I know.
I can't function as a human being right now.
She's terrible.
Good shot. Oh, thanks there, buddy. No problem
Yeah, it's
there,
not
fella.
like it wasn't set up for her to do that perfectly or anything.
Right.
Please, can we have something else? I mean, I like Minecraft to a certain extent, but these people creep me out.
Yeah. I think these are like pod people right here.
I'm starting to worry about Xbox's conference about right now. Starting to go down in flames.
I don't think it is. I think it's just that you don't like this kind of
We're
thing.
just not interested in this.
But even if I was interested in this game, though, like, this is not a good presentation, is where I'm coming from.
That's true.
But like, even if this were a good...
considering 90% of EA's was bad, and so far 5-10% of Microsoft's is bad, I'll take this rubbish.
Well, if you notice,
at least it was a bad presentation of actual gameplay instead of a bad presentation of not gameplay.
Yeah.
Customizable controllers. Okay.
So they basically are becoming Scuff controller, basically.
Well, that'll work fairly well for me until I wear the controller out through overuse. Unless you can just replace the parts, which might be good, because I wear sticks out quite
This
well.
is the kind of stuff, though, that, like, to me slows down conferences. This kind of stuff. Like, I get it, it's cool, but, like,
But
I
the
just
thing
want to
is,
see games.
it probably appeals to quite a few people. That
It does.
us.
No, I hear you. But should it be in part of your presentation?
It depends. If you think that there's enough people that are going to find it of use, then yes.
And it was like 30 seconds.
So it's not like it was 30 seconds of filler to
Alright, here we go.
Ashen?
Limbo.
Yeah,
okay.
this is the new thing from the Limbo.
Oh, from Limbo. This is what you were saying that you thought would be
Yeah,
there.
I forgot what they called it.
Limbo backwards?
Obmill? No, I don't think it's called Obmill.
Obmill. Inside.
Yep.
Available June 29th.
June 29th of this year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
Seems like they might have needed a bit more. Oh, they're talking about it now. Never mind.
One of the coolest parts of my job is that I get to play a lot of games before they
Oh,
come out.
him.
I've gotten to play Inside, and I can honestly say it is a masterpiece.
I know, it's the greatest game ever, anybody. They
played.
all
I
are.
can't wait for everybody to get to try it when it launches.
Now, if you show it to us, then we can judge
And
for
to celebrate the
ourselves.
launch, Playdad's first game, Limbo, is going to be available for free to all players
That's
on
cool.
Xbox One starting
Yeah.
today.
Oh joy, I can try to not die. Again.
I cannot start that game.
You can play it on Warsome.
I could, but do I want to subject myself and him to multiple deaths?
1,000 games in development for Xbox One and Windows today via the ID at Xbox program, we're really in a golden age. Let's take a quick look at some of the great independent games we're going to be playing soon.
Oh, this one. Oh, I've seen this one. I can't remember what it's called, but I saw
so
the
there's Cuphead.
yeah, I saw
They're
the
telling us
Achievement
what they
Hunters play.
Outlast
No, not that one.
Deliver Us the Moon.
Flint Hook.
Tribute.
Far. That one. Slime Rancher.
Rancher.
Shadow
Shadow
Tactics.
Tactics.
Fig Meat. Oh, the culling I've seen played as well.
For the King. Beacon.
Beacon. Stardew Valley. Hand of Fate
Hand
2.
of Fate 2.
Below.
Below, that's the one that's got a lot of hype with it.
Raiders. Bloodstain. Ukulele.
Ukulele.
I'm interested in that one because it's the people that made Banjo-Kazooie that used to work for Rare are part of the team that are behind Ukulele, so
Yep, that should be cool.
Creative and commercial success
I'll play it.
independent teams are having on Xbox One, with multiple million sellers and hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue going to independent studios. One game that's already broken the million-seller mark is Ark: Survival Evolved from our friends at Studio Wildcard. For those of you who have already bought Ark on Xbox One,
Bark.
We barked Ark.
No additional cost thanks to Xbox Play Anywhere.
That's okay.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ark is part of
You can hear the round of applause isn't really enthusiastic though.
They've never played Ark. Just like me.
I've seen gameplay for it. It looks okay.
With both players and developers, and we're excited to have a lot more games coming to Xbox Game Preview soon, including Slime Rancher, The Culling, Everspace, DayZ, and a whole lot more. Now, I'd like to welcome Guillaume Prevost.
That is cool that they allow you to play the game before it's released.
Launching into Xbox Game Preview next month. Guillaume?
Oh, I'm so excited about this.
Oh, is this We Happy Few?
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad that they're going to show this.
This was another one I forgot about.
Yeah.
Quintessentially British, sir.
This thing, it reminds me of, like, BioShock.
It does for me, too. It's like retro modern.
Scrap gathering prize.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some gameplay though. Daddy likes state.
Yep. And this is him like running out of his happy pills.
Or refusing to take them.
Yep.
Unless it's
Is
going
the
to say
article gonna change?
Hastings brothers die. Hold to remember.
Mer. Yeah. So you're not gonna take the drug anymore.
I wonder if that was his brother, and that's
yeah,
what triggered
it looks like
him.
that was his brother.
Yeah, it says Arthur. It says Arthur Hastings on the wall.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party? We've got a pinata.
Oh, not Deirdre.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
She's overdosed on joy.
Well, I expect
Look at that face.
room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the pinata.
Oh, we don't want to miss the pinata.
Coming back today. I made her a welcome back card.
Aww.
Oh, Prudence is dead.
Or in an asylum.
Yep.
Of course, he'd have to break the tube to get out.
They've harvested her brain.
This might even interest me, because the game, it does feel very like BioShock, and sadly BioShock seems to be gone from this world.
Not coming back, are you, Prue? But where did she go?
But it says it's game preview for this that we were talking about before.
Maybe.
Now is he injecting him with joy, or is he?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd play this.
It's their version of a Big Daddy.
Seem to be a bit behind in old
Mm-hmm.
Definitely looks like a 1960s British office.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it.
Now the question is, are you wearing a white mask as well?
He must be.
Come on, hit it! Hit it! Hit it!
What's the betting it's going to be someone's head?
Hit it!
Yep.
I wasn't far.
Oh, and they're eating it.
It's a rat. Oh.
Oh, dormouse.
You are off your joy. Take one of mine.
The acting and the animations are good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Compulsion Games.
Compulsion Games.
Oh yeah, I'd play this.
This looks cool.
Yeah.
This might be the first really creepy kind of game I've actually played. You know, me saying I don't like these kind of things.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I think I like the idea of choice, right? Because you can
take the joy at the start.
Take the joy, yeah, and
So
like
I wonder if it'd be cool if we
what's
had
really
multiple playthroughs.
Yeah.
And is the end going to be is it better knowing the truth, or is it better being
Right.
oblivious?
Right. Living a lie and being quote unquote happy.
Players get to enjoy these amazing experiences. Thanks, everybody. And next
You're
up
welcome,
is going to
buddy.
be a very cool new game from a very independent developer.
And they're very independent.
Oh, this is
yes!
this is Gwent.
Yes!
This is the Gwent card game. I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this one. Now, how many decks are we gonna? There's Yorvith in the corner.
Skellige, man, Skellige. You gotta have the Skellige
It's gonna be
deck.
Northern Realms for me. Gotta love that siege warfare. Woohoo!
Oh, look at this dude.
He has a.
He's excited.
He's happy.
Something that really amazed us after we released Witcher 3 is that in this huge open world, players took a lot of time to just sit down in taverns.
I'm guilty. I spent hours and hours and hours
I
playing
just
this
love
game.
it. It's amazing.
So, SquareOne, Northern Realms, Monster.
Fans even made their own physical decks so that they could play with their friends. So, we listened to them. And over the last year, we've been secretly working on a real passion project. So, ladies and gentlemen, how about a game of Gwent?
There's the Skellige deck on the right.
Skellige deck! That Ceres card is just beast.
Yep, she's like, maidens.
To a
Let's do
full-blown
this.
multiplayer experience. And thanks to its crossplay feature, you can battle people from around the world regardless of whether they use PCs or consoles. And
That's
on top of that,
a good
we're also
feature.
creating a monumental single-player campaign. Now,
Huh.
we've kept the core mechanics that make it fun, but we've improved
Sounds
on
like
them
it's going to
to
be
add
like
new elements,
Magic,
and
then.
we've also
Because they have a
redesigned
single player
visuals almost
campaign.
completely. However, the most important thing is, though, that Gwent is still a card game that's based on skill. So it puts you, not just your cards, in the center of things. Now, at its core, Gwent is a clash of two armies.
I wonder
of
how many
battle,
different cards we'll
basically.
get
Now,
this time.
fans love the fact that you only get 10 cards at the beginning of a game, and that's your hand until the end. So you have to play smart. You have to bluff. And in some cases, you may even not want to lose a round in order to take the game.
Oh, and they've animated like all the
Yeah.
effects. That's cool.
There's my favourite card.
Yep. Good lord.
He scorched the entire deck. That's amazing.
So first, the Skellige warriors and their mighty berserkers.
Looks like they've taken out
Northern
Nilfgaard.
realms and their powerful siege engines. The shadowy, sneaky Scoia'tael. And of course, the nasty, brutal
Monsters.
monsters.
No Nilfgaard.
Scoia'tael. Hopefully they made the Scoia'tael better because their deck sucks.
More options to
Yeah.
basically smash your opponent in clever ways. Because at the end, we all play to win, don't we? So, go to
I hope it's not pay to win to get the cards.
to register for the exclusive beta, available first on Xbox One and Windows PC, and it's coming this September. So,
Another September.
That's for the closed beta.
Exonovant's like, okay.
He's like, I don't care about
I never played it,
this.
so yeah, it looks good though.
Yeah.
Oh, we will.
It's cool because it's just, yeah, it's cool. Street Fighter?
Street Fight?
Tekken.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's Tekken. Tekken and Street Fighter. It's a mix-up.
Well, Bandai Namco do like their mix-ups. Yeah, I don't think I ever played Tekken.
My brother's really into those games, Tekken and Street Fighter. He's good at them too. Not me so much. More sports.
I played a bit of Mortal Kombat, but
Yeah, I liked Soul Calibur, but never really anything else.
I wonder if this one will be slated for 2017.
Yeah, I mean, this is cool and all, but this is all like CGI cutscene. Wait a minute, that looked like a...
Oh, it's gameplay.
Now it's gameplay.
Yep.
Nice. As soon as you said I think it's cutscene, I saw the little arrow pop up
Yeah,
on
I
screen
did too.
and I was like,
wait a minute.
Finishing?
Oh, he just got him, son. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Round 2. Tekken 7.
Tekken 7.
There's not anything I'd ever associate with Xbox though.
No.
Because Tekken used to be PlayStation exclusive, didn't it, Exonovan?
Yeah, I believe so.
This guy, this guy thinks he is a pimp.
But I know it
Right
came
here.
out on came out on PlayStation before Xbox was a thing, though.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I don't remember seeing the Tekken title before.
It's kind of interesting that they're calling this game Tekken 7 when it has Street Fighter characters in it.
Yeah.
Because don't they normally call these games something else, like Tekken?
Right, Tekken versus Street Fighter or
Yeah.
whatever.
I hope you all are excited to hear more info coming soon on story mode.
Look at this guy and his sunglasses.
Yeah, this is too much, bro.
His outfit's pretty good too.
I mean, yeah. I mean, his outfit is one thing, but the sunglasses
Early
are something
2017.
else.
One more exciting piece of news. All week, we're giving Xbox Live Gold members a free copy of Tekken Tag Tournament 2 via backward compatibility.
Okay, so maybe it was on the 360 then.
Start honing your skills.
Thank you, and have
I guess, like... Oh, nice.
Yeah, I thought that it was I thought that there was a Tekken game on Xbox.
Yeah, I guess it's just not something that's been on my radar, so I didn't...
Yeah.
Can we zoom in so I can actually
This
see what
is
the hell's going on?
this has got to be either Dead Island or Dead Rising.
I'd say...
Dead Rising. Hopefully.
Yeah, it looks like Dead Rising.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. So Dead Rising 4? It would appear. I do like all the random weapons you can make in that game. Look at that.
It's a zombie catapult. Oh my god.
I still haven't played the third one. Oh, nice.
Yeah, me neither. Oh my god, Triceratops
flavor.
flamethrower.
He should have a Johnny Gat's chair off of Gat of Hell.
I know, right? Dead Rising 4. Yep.
Now there's a proper
The
applause.
sleigh ride.
Holiday 2016 this year.
Wow, this year.
So most of their titles have a 2016 launch window, which is
And
good.
then early 2017, if not.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is she going to talk about Halo?
Moments. Remember the adrenaline rush you had as you air dashed hundreds of feet above a mutant-infested city? Or surviving a broken heart after the death of a beloved character?
Aww.
The thrill of the face-off between best friends turned epic enemies.
That was a great game.
At Microsoft Studios Publishing, our mission is simple. Bring new blockbuster games to all of our platforms.
If they're talking about Halo Wars 2, I wonder if they'll make Halo Wars backwards compatible.
I'm sure they will.
New originals. With a passion for more of those memorable moments, we are hard at work on a rich
The crowd seems dead.
Yeah. These crowds are just so awful.
I mean, like the London crowd at E3 was alive.
They tap into the latest platform features to deliver
For EA, I mean.
experiences.
Probably because those were not business execs.
Sometimes the games feel totally
Those were
different,
probably
like
fans.
Recore. Sometimes the games are reinventions of familiar titles, like Killer Instinct.
Mm-hmm.
The next few games represent
People
some
love
of the
that.
best ideas
Mhm.
from
Apparently.
Microsoft Studios.
All two of
And
them.
It's worth noting that these games, like Recore and Killer Instinct, Gears 4, and Forza Horizon 3, will all be part of the Xbox Play Anywhere program.
They are pushing that boy.
They really are.
Well,
They've got to try and get
cool that
sales up.
they're yeah, it's cool that they're putting their money where their mouth is, though. They want people have said they wanted cross-platform stuff for a long time, and it's been sort of lackluster up until now.
2017 Scalebound.
I was wondering when Scalebound would pop its scaly face up.
I saw. I had forgotten about it, but I saw this. This was spoiled a bit.
Spoilers. Wait a minute. It's now a different protagonist. I might play it.
As a game director, I have the chance to share my dreams. I have always wanted to play in a world with dragons and to fight against giant beasts.
This poor guy is focused so much on speaking English that it's just there's no
It's taken all his
emotion.
concentration.
Yep.
I thought this game got delayed. Did it?
It probably did, because I
Probably
had a
did.
feeling it might have been end of this year as a placeholder.
Right.
Okay. That's massive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's still Douchey McDoucheface.
Kind of looks like
And his friend Steve.
kind of looks like the young Dante.
He does.
What is that, Devil May Cry?
I mean that's
Cry,
exactly who he looks like to me. Like,
Yeah.
got the same kind of attitude too.
They all have that attitude.
Yeah.
You're gonna
The
die.
Final Fantasy guy seemed like the same kind of thing.
Yeah, Final Fantasy's notorious for having female type qualities in their male characters to a degree.
Being a douche is a female quality?
No, they
They're
just
nice.
have like I remember just the way they dress, the way the way they look, the way they sound, they have that. They have.
I
a
think
feminist
he
quality to
strikes
them.
me more as a petulant teen.
Yeah, like just an egotistical asshole.
That's
Definitely.
That's what it is. Not that he's effeminate. I don't think he's effeminate. He's a little emo, maybe, but
This boss fight looks cool.
Well, I was talking about the Final Fantasy characters, not this dude. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this guy. They've got a serious crab problem.
this is co-op.
Yeah.
Yep.
This might be of interest. Actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think it looks like it'd be a fun little co-op game for us.
Yeah.
I don't know about the story, because that main protagonist...
Unless it
I
has
mean, he's-
character development.
He could have character development, that's true.
Or he could get eaten by a dragon and then we get a new one.
Right, exactly. He
We
could
won.
get eaten by a dragon.
Graphically looks good.
Mm-hmm. Like, the gameplay looks cool. Like, going between dragon riding and on the ground.
I was going to say, when they did it before, he takes on, like, powers from the
Yeah.
dragon. So it's like, you have different phases of the fight.
Yeah. And that you can, like, jump onto them and do stuff like that is cool. Ugh.
Ooh, a bit more graphic than I thought it would be, but that's cool.
Mama's mad.
Oh. Someone pulled the plug out. Maelstrom!
And then he died and we had a new protagonist.
And his dragon accidentally ate him.
Yeah, that's totally young Dante right there, man.
So I wonder if this bit is just him fighting without the dragons, you know, without flying, but maybe he can call the dragon in to attack it? Maybe. You're supposed to hit the energy thing up the top, aren't you? He's missing.
It looks like it's maybe protected.
I don't know, it looks like the other, like one of the other guys in the game is hitting that purple thing and doing damage.
Yeah.
I do love the telegraphed weak points still in games.
Yeah.
I know, right? You gotta love it.
It's like otherwise you don't know where to hit it though.
Ooh.
Why is he shooting like nothing?
Unless he's shooting its eyes, but why is he not
It
shooting
looked
the
like
purple
he was
thing?
trying to shoot its eyes but missing.
Well, maybe he's not the best player, he just loves the game.
That's true.
Are we able to mute this guy?
I know, right? Just turn his dialogue off.
Get Jennifer Hale to re-record it.
Re-record it. Yeah.
Then Brad will be
Because it's
right
not
about him being
necessarily
a
the lines.
lady.
It's the execution of them that makes it so him sound like such just a gigantic douche.
Teenage Mutant.
Yeah, 2017. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Xbox One and Windows 10 exclusive.
Okay.
That's
on
cool
my
though. I
radar.
mean, the game itself looked cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Early in the morning. To the tune of What Should We Do with the Drunken Sailor?
Right.
They had a bad
Sharks.
Sharks.
Ugh. Sharks.
Is that a I thought, is that a chubby mermaid? I was trying to see if it was actually like one of the bigger crew guys being eaten by a shark, or whether it was like, you know, a chubby mermaid. Not that there's anything against chubby mermaids.
Or a chubby merman.
Yeah, true. I mean, he might have had moves. I'm sorry. I'm here to drag the highbrowness of our conversation down.
Sea of Thieves.
It's like I'm supposed to be paying attention to whatever they're
Isn't
talking
this
about.
an MMO?
I wouldn't be surprised.
This is the first I've heard of it. Sea of Thieves.
They announced it last year.
They announced it last year.
Missed that one.
You've just seen highlights the breadth of
It was just a
Rare
teaser.
the freedom of living the pirate life. In Sea of Thieves, you will embark on fantastic adventures with your friends, where you can explore rich worlds.
I think it's an
hidden
MMO.
treasure,
I think
where
so too.
fantastical creatures will challenge your skill and teamwork, where the potential threat
Oh.
of other players always lurks over the horizon.
Potential threat of other players, yeah.
Yep.
Where you will have limitless
So you'll be on a ship together, and
Next,
Yeah.
I'm excited to show you a world premiere of Sea of Thieves gameplay.
There you go, gameplay. That's what we
they've
like.
near enough had at least some gameplay for all of them.
Yeah, for
that they've
pretty much
shown.
everything, which is
Mhm.
awesome.
Our awesome Sea of Thieves community, too rare to be the first players in the world to play our game. We put them into 3 crews with no tutorials and watch them set sail for adventure. This is their
And they
story.
all died horrifically.
And they're all at the bottom of the ocean as shark poop.
Shark bait. Ooh-ah. Great water. Can you imagine if they had terrible seas, like the rendering was terrible and the entire game is just ocean?
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Here we are. Stay back. Stay back. Ye foul beasts.
There we go. See? That's so cool.
Help me out. More people can do the anchor thing.
Nom 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 nom.
I don't like these type of Let's Players. It
I
just
don't.
make random noises.
I know.
No, but that's what I do when I do Let's Plays.
Can't stand it.
I run around in circles going dum 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 dum.
This was the best idea.
I don't know. I can usually walk a straighter line than this. Oh my god.
Oh, they've got
Oh
the
my
fabled
gosh.
drunkenness.
Alright, Xbox, my brain is starting to ooze out my ears. Slowly.
Hey, this is probably the second cringe bit for me, and all of
Yeah.
EA's was cringe.
Yeah, all of those were. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So you need to tell me where to steer.
I'm looking at the water, Chad. Shut up.
Guys.
And this is all like clipped together into like what they think is funny moments.
Yeah, they probably filmed for like 8 hours.
Yeah, because
to
they
get
couldn't
this
work out
right.
how to steer the ship,
Right.
or got drunk.
I don't know, like shooting a cannon is not that. Like, there's no need to be screaming about it. I mean, you know, it
Right.
just seems a
do,
bit.
do we ever play things together and go, oh my god! Ah!
I think I'd actually turn around and just go, open fire, all weapons.
No, you're not really gonna drown, man. It's just a game, bro.
Oh no, this is like a death in real life game, so that if you drown, they actually put a bucket over your head and drown you in it.
And kill you.
But like, what? I mean, what are we really seeing here? This
This
it's
is
just,
like
it's just naval combat. We did this in Assassin's Creed with better
yeah,
graphics.
and it
what-
looks worse.
So that really didn't do it for me.
Nope.
No, this
Like-
this game is I'm not interested in.
It'll
cut
be
together
naval
gameplay.
combat, getting drunk, doing some sort of like treasure hunt missions on land, maybe
Right.
infiltrating
And
a
then
fort.
like doing ship combat with against other players.
Oh, State of Decay.
Oh.
State of Decay. Oh please. I'm sure that Trumbull County was State of Decay.
If they bring State of Decay,
Yes.
yeah, it is. And make it co-op.
Please
Oh,
make it co-op.
Please make it co-op.
I'm not sure if Brad knows what this is, but it
I know what State of Decay is.
It's probably
zombie survival game.
one of my favourite arcade games on the 360.
Looks like it might be co-op.
Oh, I hope so.
Because I think the first one was supposed to be, and then they just didn't.
And they didn't have enough.
They didn't have enough, it's State of Decay.
It is. So good I bought it twice. I like the soundtrack as well. You could get people to follow you and help you out in locations. And it had permadeath as well, which was good. Graphics look good, if this is actual gameplay. Because, I mean, some of this could be cutscenes, but...
Some of it is probably cutscenes, but...
screamers.
Looks like some of it's
Forever.
gameplay.
Nobody survives alone. It's definitely got to be co-op. And it looks like it's maybe up to 4-player?
I hope so. Or failing that, 3.
Yeah.
The amount of wrecked cars I had in that game. Because it was very difficult to get them to repair. Yes!
Yeah.
This is actually something I'm Ooh, 2017.
2017.
Maybe they're not going to have anything more.
Yeah. Well, because it's not coming out right now.
Halo Wars? Yeah.
Yeah.
2. Well, that is one thing that surprised me that I was not expecting.
Yeah, State of Decay, that's awesome.
That's a brute coming through a wall.
They've had a couple of surprises. They had State of Decay, Dead Rising 4.
Yeah. The new Forza.
Mm-hmm.
But that might have been announced and I just didn't see the news because it's not something I follow.
I don't think it had been, but...
I didn't. Yeah, I don't think so either. I hadn't seen it.
I mean... This might interest me.
Yeah, I'm just not the biggest, RTS person, but... I do like Halo.
Same. I don't think I gave Halo Wars much of a chance.
I never gave it a chance because I knew the achievements were grindy.
Yeah, that's true. But I will give it its due, it had some of the best cutscenes for a Halo game before the Master Chief Collection's remaster of 2. From what I watched on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I always want to punch brutes in the face?
Because they're all horrible.
Good choice of music as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they haven't said anything about the Halo 5 update yet either.
No.
Whether they will or not.
Yeah, and they haven't shown Crackdown 3.
Which makes me think it's... How long have we got left? Quarter of an hour?
A little bit of time.
12 minutes.
They could have Crackdown.
Release of the original Halo Wars 7 years ago, one of the top
7.
requests from fans has been to continue the adventures of the Spirit of Fire. In Halo Wars 2, the crew wake to find themselves orbiting an ancient alien construct known as the Ark. Here, they face a deadly new faction known as the Banished, and their chief, the brute warlord Atriox.
So is this going to be set before Halo 3 then?
In our universe, a brilliant leader with the power of a massive army behind him, and he
If they're on the
represents
Ark.
the crew are completely unprepared for. In partnership with acclaimed developer Creative Assembly, we're proud to bring Halo Wars 2 to
This
Windows
poor guy
10
is
Xbox
sick.
One on February 21st,
Yeah, his voice. Ooh. That's
Early
actually got a
release.
date in 2017 rather than just 2017.
Just 2017, yep. I noticed that too.
Yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
you guys don't have to wait to play Halo Wars 2. We're launching a week-long beta on Xbox One right now.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're getting their beta in early, which is nice. Definitely
Yeah.
gives them a few months to get
Gives
some
them-
tweaks in.
Yeah. It's kind of weird when people have a beta like a month before release.
Yeah, I mean, what can
It's
they
like
possibly fix?
It's like they're not going to be able to
and the
fix
fact
it.
is, you know we're going to get gameplay.
Yep.
It is cool to see big armies
Yeah.
of the UNSC fighting
It is cool.
the Coveys.
Good old Cubbies. And if it's set before Halo 3, then there's not going to be any of those stupid Prometheans.
Nope. And the Flood won't be there either, because they weren't on the Ark. Which is clever.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
So wonder what they're gonna end with.
Oh, original Xbox. Been a while. I think they've achieved that goal of pushing it forward.
Powerful box with the built-in ability to connect gamers together. And that same spirit of invention, connection, and fun inspires us to this day. Now, we see a whole new gaming landscape, one being driven by an unprecedented pace of innovation, transformation, and creativity.
Is this going to be some form of update again?
While the console ecosystem is stronger than ever, most of us play games on more than one device, and it's shifting the way we think about gaming. At Xbox, we want to deliver a world where you have more freedom and choice to play the games you want, with the people you want, on the devices you want. A world where you can play without boundaries. A world beyond
You remember that a few months ago they said that they had approached Sony about connecting.
Yeah.
We believe you should have a diverse and expansive library of games. So today we announced our biggest lineup of games for Xbox One and Windows 10, along with the Xbox Play Anywhere program that enables you to buy a game once and play it on Xbox One and Windows 10. We believe in uniting gaming communities where you can play, compete, and connect with friends wherever they are.
Okay, so it's just this again.
Yeah, he's doing like a little recap. I hope that they're going to close with a game.
They might not.
I hope this is not their close.
Yeah.
It feels like it is, though, to me.
Today we announced new Xbox Live features to help you build your network and play.
Yeah, I
your
think they're
way.
just.
And we believe in hardware innovation without sacrificing compatibility. Today we announced the
An
Xbox
update?
One S, the new addition to the Xbox One family, and shared that all
Which is nice.
Xbox One games and
So that's the Slim.
continue to work across
Yep.
all members of the Xbox
That's
One
cool, then.
family. But that's just the beginning. We see exciting opportunities on the horizon, opportunities to unlock new innovation for both gamers and developers alike.
Not a new console already.
Step change for gamers and developers must deliver true 4K gaming and high fidelity VR.
VR, Jesus.
VR.
We've been talking to our friends and asking them what they want to see from us. I'm really excited to share what we've been working on.
I mean, if it's some sort of update to the one,
Are they literally
to make,
about to show a new console? They can't.
That's
be
what-
showing.
that would make sense for them to close with it if it's some sort of like
Yeah.
hardware update thing for the
When we
one.
think about
If it's
the
not a game.
future of Xbox, we think about removing barriers.
For me and for the fans.
Do you think about removing that mole on your forehead? Because
Aw.
that's all I could see.
That's not her fault.
Jesus. I know, but man.
Developers asked us to build. They wanted a console that had no boundaries, had no limitations.
And that technology component
You could have cancer
Hey,
in that
is what we
thing.
really
it's
need
true.
to make our vision and our art come alive.
When I saw the specs of this thing, I'm like, wow, I got truly.
It's a new console.
It's a new console.
They're not holding
Yeah.
anything back.
I was right. I'm not sure how I
Gave the SoC
worked that out.
6 teraflops of computing capability to be able to handle 4K resolutions. Gamers are going to get the most powerful graphics processor that's been put into a game console today.
It's gonna make developers happy. It's gonna make gamers happy because they're.
Not if I have to buy another box after I'm just getting mine back from repair.
Not if I gotta buy a 4K TV.
Yep.
Yep. I can't afford a 4K TV.
4K gaming, true 4K resolution. I can't wait to see what developers actually do with all that horsepower in the box.
We can render at 60 hertz. We can render fully uncompressed pixels. These are the highest quality pixels that anybody.
Can you give me a free upgrade?
That's 60 frames, though.
Is bring that to the console player.
My job as a game maker is about immersion. It's about to put you into an experience and let you live that experience. The richer and more accurate those visuals are, the more immersive it is.
And if we can get a lot more performance, and I mean a lot more, like with this, we get to much greater and better game experiences as a result.
We're moving Fallout 4 to VR, and to have a console that can support that at the resolution that we really want, I think it's going to be magical.
Well, if they move it to VR, I'm perfectly fine with not playing it on that new console.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean that we are leaving.
Is it? Because I'm shouting no to VR.
No, I don't want it.
We add to the capabilities of the Xbox One and the Xbox One family without forcing gamers to abandon all the games in the community that they love so much.
These two systems.
So wait, it's not a new console. It's just.
Is it an update?
No, games will work on both.
8 CPU cores, over 320 gigabytes
Is what
per
they
second
said.
of memory bandwidth.
Oh look, it's only £1.50. That's nice. Oh sorry, I misread that. It's £1,500.
Scorpio, yeah, that's what we knew already.
So that's what Project Scorpio is then.
Next year, huh?
Great.
Jesus.
Will be the next addition to the Xbox One family, and it is ultimately the next step in delivering our vision for the
Yeah,
future
but like
of
I don't
But it sounds like they're not. It's not like they're gonna stop producing games for the One. This will just be something that, like, if you want to play in 4K, if you want to play with VR, this is what you want.
Yeah, I'm just hoping like they don't come out with like Elder Scrolls 6 and it's only on that damn thing.
Right. Exactly. That's the risk. That's the problem.
Without sacrificing performance, putting greater graphic fidelity in the hands of the world's best.
And it will burn out twice as fast.
Xbox One, Xbox One S, and Project Scorpio will all be compatible. All Xbox One games and accessories will play on all three. No one gets left behind.
Then I don't see.
I think they're gonna make them VR compatible, but you will need the bigger Xbox to play VR.
To play
but
it
all
with
the games
VR,
will be
yeah.
compatible. It's just you won't have the highest quality, which is fine for me.
Yeah.
If that's how it works. But if I'm excluded from a game because it's got VR or because it's got 4K, then I will not be happy.
I mean, but there's always going to be games that are like, so let's say you don't have a Kinect. There's a Kinect only game that you can't play without a Kinect.
That's fine, but they're not going to make Fallout 4 Kinect only.
Exactly. Well, they're not going to make Elder Scrolls 6 Scorpio only. I highly doubt that's cutting into their revenue far too much.
Yeah, especially with how young the Xbox One is. I think what they're doing is making Scorpio hopefully to appeal to the VR community.
Well, yeah, and to the people who, like the high-tech people who are like, I want the most powerful machine, and I want the best graphics, and whatever. Yep. So folks who have 4K TVs, and they're like, oh, I want that, this appeals to them. Whereas
That's true.
what we're like is, I just don't want, like, the next Tomb Raider to not be able to play it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
To have to buy... you don't want to have to be forced to buy a new console
They
so
force
early.
us to get VR achievements.
Oh my god. Because can anybody see VR being that successful?
Not in the. I don't think in the gaming space. I can see maybe taking like virtual destinations or
Yeah,
virtual
like
cruises,
a virtual holiday or something.
Right.
Something like that,
Or like virtual surgeon or something where you can practice a skill like that.
I think it's a niche market.
I mean, there's something to be said. I mean, the conversation we're having right now,
from
you know,
what
we're talking through microphones. But if there was some way to put on VR goggles and we could feel like we were in the same room and like that would be kind of neat.
They have
that would be
Crackdown,
cool.
Outside
but
of
they
that, I
haven't
just
shown
don't.
anything for it.
I don't see it. At least not for many years being a thing with games.
So
yeah.
I did see a snippet of Crackdown there,
Crackdown,
so
but they
maybe
didn't show
Crackdown
anything.
isn't going through development as quickly as they were hoping it would.
Right.
So I think
my
that's
feeling
the
like
end.
is that it can't be releasing this year
Yeah,
if
that's it.
they didn't show it.
Right, pause these people.
Alright, so afterthoughts. I thought it was way better than day one.
Definitely.
God, yes.
On every level.
Better
I think
than
I think
both
it had
Bethesda
some,
and EA.
and I think it had some low moments, not because I didn't like the game they were showing, but the presentation value I think was
I think
what I had issues
you're
with.
always going to have those people that have trouble with being genuine and not making you just
Yeah.
switch off, because the Minecraft
Well,
lady
it,
did.
it was that, and it was also the length of some of them. Like the length of some of the, like when it started off, it was like boom, every like 5 to 7 minutes, I felt like we were into something new. It was
Yeah.
very short and brief, boom, 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 and then it kind of got super lengthy there in the middle, and then it just so happened that it was games that I wasn't interested in,
I
which
think
made
that's
it even worse.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that the games that they were being lengthy were the ones that they think people will want to know about, and like
Yeah.
Minecraft, there is a big Minecraft community, and we're not part of that, so we find those parts tend to drag. But
Yeah,
they kind
but
of
I think even if it would have been Final Fantasy 15 for that amount of time, I think even for me that would have still been too long for me, right? Like, but that's a small gripe compared to yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday
I liked the pace of it for the most part. I agree it did lag a little bit toward the middle. I
Agreed.
think these things tend to, though. They always, because they want to put their best stuff at the beginning to catch your attention and at the end to close strong. So they always have that middle lull part that just feels like, But I feel like this year it wasn't as bad as it has been previous years. Like it didn't lag as much for me.
No,
Right.
it didn't
Because there
lag as
wasn't
much
any
for me.
like Connect stuff and
Which was great.
TV stuff.
No TV
and,
stuff. They did a great job on, and look, they did a great job on marketing this whole like Xbox One Windows thing. Every time they showed a clip, you saw that little lower third pop up in the bottom right. I mean, left hand side of the screen. Everybody's gonna remember that from this conference, which
Yeah.
is better than their marketing in previous conferences where people left going, "Oh yeah, I don't really understand anything that just happened."
Right.
I don't know how. I see why they did the whole Project Scorpio. I get that. I understand that. I'm just trying to figure out of the demographic of players right now who have an Xbox, how many of them actually have a 4K TV, and how many of them are actually interested in VR. And so I just don't know that this is going to be a good move for them. I don't know how this thing is going to be flying off the shelf when it comes out next year.
Maybe they're taking a gamble.
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, but can they afford to? I mean, I think they tried to take a gamble with the first version of the Xbox One. Didn't pay off. I'm just worried that this may not be a smart gamble for them a second time around. Are they trying to get ahead like they were previously, which it could work out in their favor? But if not, this could be bad for them. Like,
Yeah.
because I mean, the three of us are not buying it. I mean, that's not obviously the
No,
widespread
we're not.
demographic of Xbox audience, but that does say something.
But the point being is, you see the lifetime of 360 before the one came out, and it was like what, seven years?
Something like that, yeah.
Wait a minute, 2013, I think the one came out, so it was
Right.
like 8 years.
So 8 years, yeah.
8 years, and now it's like the one's been out for what? It's going to be
3?
3 years,
and
2,
they've
3
already
years.
announced a new console. It's not new, but it is, you know, one that I'm going to have to buy to replace my one if I want 4K or I want VR. And it's like, really? Is that where we're going with this? Is it going to be a new console every year? Is it going to turn into a PC where we're going to have to take parts out and upgrade them to be able to, you know, play the next set of games because the quality of the games is moving too fast for the consoles to keep up? I'm a little bit concerned.
Yeah, I mean, if they launch this Scorpio thing next year, because it is a console, so from what we know about consoles in the past, you're locked with what you get. Like, you can't open them up and change them out like you can PC. So if they jump ahead too far on VR, and then VR makes changes in the next 2 years, then they're going to have another dead console. Because those specs, or whatever they've put in there, may not be jiving with where VR is later. And I I'm just wondering, I guess what I'm saying is, why not wait another year, see how VR goes, and then just launch your next generation, the Xbox 2, or whatever you're going to call it, and then just throw all that in there. Because now, if they do a new console in the next 2 to 3 years, that's another console that they've had to produce.
Yeah.
And consoles is where you lose all your money.
Do you feel that that's why they've retired the 360, because they're having Project Scorpio as their next one and they don't want to run 3 consoles at the same time?
Well, I think,
Probably.
yeah, and I think part of that too is developers don't want to have to make a game for the 360 specs when they know they can go straight to the Xbox One specs. And so, you know, you have to sacrifice a bit when you're making it for such a generational type leap.
Exactly.
I think that's tough for developers to do, but I mean, they did promise, if I heard this dude correctly, 60 frames per second with this new console.
Yeah, 60 hertz, so frames per second.
You know, there is going to be, I don't know, like something just seems...
It seems
I'm a little bit worried for Xbox here. I really am.
So am
I really, and I'm worried about PlayStation because I've heard, and we haven't seen their conference yet, but I've heard that
like
they're doing the
PlayStation
Neo
4.5.
and it's supposed to be like VR centric and, you know, 4K resolution. I'm not as concerned for them, obviously, because they've been better out of the gate with terms of sales, like financially. But this is how you lose a lot of money when you gamble on some of this technology early. Like VR is still very early on, and I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen VR live streams, but like, it's not that great.
Isn't this where Sega went under, where they tried something too new too soon and people just didn't buy it, and that's why the Dreamcast...
That's how you go. Now, the good thing about Microsoft or Xbox is that they're Microsoft, so they have it's all one. Yeah, and Sony has money, right? They do more than just consoles, but I don't know, man. I think.
Do you want to take a hit like that?
Right.
Yeah, especially if you're Microsoft.
Risk.
Especially if you're
I
Microsoft.
Guess in their mind, though, can they afford to be behind Sony again? So if Sony does launch another console that has this capability, can they afford to lose that ground?
I think that's where the gamble
I think you're right.
comes in,
I mean, I don't think
and
they
that's why
can.
they're doing it.
But man, I'll have to see Sony's conference to see what I truly think. Because if it looks like that, you know, Microsoft is kind of just putting their neck out there and Sony's not, that makes in context that makes a certain level of sense. But if both companies are pushing out, then that's a whole new level of context, right? Then it's more of just a competition, and you're right. Well, they just got to compete.
Right.
But we saw Xbox stick their neck out there a couple of years back, and they've been hurting ever since. So if they're sticking their neck out again, I see that as a bad move.
Yeah.
On their part.
I guess we'll find out at the end of next year.
They've made leaps and bounds in the last couple of years. I'm very proud of them for where they've come from, but you can't go back. Like you can't repeat here. Like you have to keep it strong.
It's nice to see them moving towards cross-platform rather than home entertainment system.
Yeah, I think that was a great move for them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I'm thinking about just gamers in general. People who play console, yes, they will play PC. I get that. There is people who play both. But I think if given the option, people are always going to play on their PC. They're not going to go buy Project Scorpio when they have a PC that they can keep upgrading and they can already play 4K in 60 frames a second and blah, blah, blah. Now with the cross-platform play, why do they need Scorpio? So those people are going to continue to play on their PC. They're not going to buy the Scorpio. People like us would be the people that would buy the Scorpio because we don't have rigs that run PC games. But why would we if we got to go out and buy all this extra TV stuff? And that's the only thing I just don't know if this thing's going to be that much of a seller when it comes out.
Right.
It's my only thing.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
But aside from that,
yeah.
What games did you enjoy seeing here?
State of Decay.
Yeah, State of Decay, especially if you said if it has multiplayer.
It looks like it's co-op. It didn't say it was co-op, but it looks like it's co-op.
I really liked a lot of their games.
So did I.
Gears of War looked good.
We Happy Few.
We Happy Few. Yep. I mean,
Scalebound looks like it's improved.
Even like the Forza games, which I don't play, look great. I mean, the whole if it's true where you can just literally hit a button, somebody else presses a button, and then boom, they're in your game. If that works like they say it does, that's fascinating to me. I didn't really see. I mean, the only thing I didn't like, obviously, was, I'm just not a Minecraft fan. I do think
Right.
VR works good in that space, but you know that's not really appealing to me. Scalebound looked good. I just, like I said, I don't know about the lead character too much.
Yeah, same.
Right.
I mean,
same
if
for
the game
Final
is
Fantasy.
if the game mechanics
Yeah.
shine and it's got, you know, a good story excluding him, then I'll probably play it. And if it's co-op,
Right.
it
It's
might be a
co-op.
fun co-op game to play.
Yeah.
And we'll just talk over him, or I can do an, or I can
We'll
do
just,
an
we'll just
impression.
make fun of him.
I can do an impression of someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think the majority of their games look really, really good. I would say I wasn't interested in Sea of Thieves, and I wasn't interested
Yeah, I was going to
in
say Minecraft.
Minecraft, but pretty much everything else looked like that might have some appeal to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Even
I agree.
Halo Wars, which you
Yeah.
know put me off my original gamer tag because I got an achievement on it.
Yeah,
looks
this was a good conference for them.
Yeah.
It was.
This was a
I
very
would
good
say
conference.
it was solid.
But I don't think they ended on the best note.
I don't
No,
think
I
they
don't
ended
think
on
they
a good
ended
note.
on. But
No.
where could they have announced that though? Because
No,
if they
had-
announced it at the
had-
beginning,
they had
then
to announce
everything.
It. They had to announce it at the end. It's just not an announcement that any of us was expecting to see.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
or
interested-
necessarily wanting.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what the internet's saying about it. Like, obviously, now that we've seen the conference, we can go and get little look on forums and stuff like that. I just want to see what the general consensus is, because I thought Project Scorpio was going to be the next Xbox, like Xbox 2, if you will. And I expected them to announce it, but I expected it to be maybe 2 or 3 years away, and like it was just going to be a new console in general. And I knew it would have VR with it in 4K, but I just didn't think it'd be next year. That's very soon, like, I think, with VR being so new. And VR is not really even in homes yet. It is, but not like in the mass market.
I wouldn't even have the space for VR because I'd be scared I'd trip over and smash my face in on the
Yeah,
cover
and
or
that's what they're
something.
saying too. With VR, you have to have a room that's so many dimensions, like literally, it has to have so many feet, so much square footage, I should say,
Yeah.
to be able to truly do it. And I mean, not every home has that.
And
so,
also, if it's the VR ones where you have the like handheld sensors, those handheld sensors are really delicate. So if you accidentally knock one, you've got to pay for a new one, or you know, send off for a new one or get it repaired, and that doesn't give you a very good experience of VR.
something else that we need to consider too is how much is this Scorpio going to be? Because
Right.
500.
Yeah. It's
mean,
got to be 500.
it's got to be. It's got to be.
Oh no,
like I
that's
said.
pounds.
Well, I mean, because if you're going to put all that processing power in it, I mean, that's what I'm getting at. PC
Didn't they say it was an
people
8-core?
are just going to go, well, I'm just going to upgrade my PC.
Yeah.
If I got to pay $500 for a new console, and most people who probably have PC rigs now can probably already do 4K. So I'm just that's my most nervous thing about it. But other than that, I thought it was a fantastic conference.
We didn't see any more about Mass Effect.
Nope,
Which we
not
thought
here.
No
might,
Mass Effect, nope.
You know, might appear on Microsoft.
Right, somewhere.
Lots of
Unless it's on
gameplay.
PlayStation.
Lots of freaking gameplay.
Yeah,
which
there
is
was lots of
fantastic.
gameplay.
It was
That
so
was,
nice
that
to
was
see.
good. So here's some comments. Microsoft, yo dog, I heard you like new consoles, so we made a new console to replace your new console to replace your new console.
Yeah, dude.
Oh
Don't
my
even get me
God.
started.
Oh my god. Ah, crap. And then some people are saying, like, it's the same thing that, you know, iPhones do. They have a new one every year, so
True.
they have to keep up with technology. Some people are saying that.
Yeah, I'm reading through some of these too.
Yeah,
I
but
just
it's
don't
like
know.
Xbox
I have to see
One
how it
games
goes,
aren't bad. Even like now. It's like, do we need 4K at this moment in time?
They didn't say anything about that 4K having any Connect type stuff with it, though, did they?
No,
like that
I think,
console.
No.
I'm hoping
They're
that-
just totally getting rid of that.
Well, that's my problem with VR is the Kinect failed, and that was like pseudo VR in
Yeah.
the sense that you're moving around, doing
Right.
physical stuff, and it's like I can see like Ignorant said about maybe having a tour of somewhere in VR, but not playing a game. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to turn quick enough and shoot someone.
I don't know, man. To me, I don't want to be sweaty and have to take a shower when I'm done playing a video game. That's just me. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I just
I have to do that anyway. I get so stressed.
I don't want to be I don't want to fall and break an ankle playing Uncharted or another game, right?
Or
Like,
trip
that's
over
just
and
not.
break your console because you're trodden on it.
Yeah, just not how I want to spend my Friday night. But they did a whole lot better, man, than the previous conference. I'm very proud of them. They've come a long way. I don't understand the Scorpio move, but
We'll see.
Time will tell on that one.
We'll see if they're vindicated, because
Yeah.
only the future will tell with something like that.
Yep, that's true.
But they're definitely killing the online space. Let's just be real. Sony
really
cannot touch them right now with the backwards compatibility and the cross-play and all that kind of stuff. I mean, they're winning on that front. Let's just keep it real. They need to work on how their achievements pop correctly, but
yes, please.
Yeah, they really, really need to work on that.
Yeah, but other than that, it was
my
a good conference.
my one worry about not having to send my Xbox off for repair is if seriously reset, I am gonna not be a happy person.
Yeah.
Considering we were at 8,500 out of 10,000 kills.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
Hey,
So that's
guys.
it.
But
That's
anyway,
it. Overall, it was a good conference. Better
Overall,
than
best conference so far, and I'm looking
Best
forward
conference so
to
far.
seeing how mediocre Ubisoft can be.
All right, guys. So let us know what you thought about the Microsoft press conference in the comments below. See you guys in the next one.